Good afternoon everybody. I'm pleased to say that we've just received the new Ping G430 range for this season, and today's video is going to be an equipment test with the drivers to see what performs best. Is it the older Ping G425 or is it the new Ping G430? I've got the TrackMan on. I'm going to hit 10 balls with each, and then we can have a look at the numbers and see which one comes out on top. Right, so if we have a little look at the numbers now, I've hit those shots and we can start to identify if there are any changes in the newer model. The new G430, slight change to the older model in terms of, I think the biggest thing that's changed, what I certainly noticed when I was hitting the product, was the sound. If anybody has heard the previous model from Ping, the G425, it did sound very tinny, quite loud. The acoustics were quite loud. This has definitely got more of a thud, a stronger feeling to it for sure. The improvements they've made on this particular model, a slight change to the carbon at the back of the head here. You can actually see there's quite a distinct change in tone of the colours as it goes into that shell at the back. Similar to the Titleist model, in a previous video that we've done, some variable face thickness, which is going to increase ball speed. Something they've called spin consistency, which is to lower the spin, which obviously will also increase ball speed and keep the spin level down. So the numbers we're first going to look at is the previous model, the G425. So club head speed, on the G430, let me go back to the Ping G4. So this is G425, club head speed 113 miles an hour, ball speed 166. Smash factor was pretty good, 1.47, carry on an average of 273 yards and a total of 298. Spin rate in the low 2000s, which is kind of where you'd want it to be. Attack angle slightly up, club path slightly from the inside, launch angle around 11 degrees, height 95, and a land angle of 36.4. So pretty good numbers in a sense of, on average, what the G425 was delivering. As we start to look at the dispersion a little bit, on the left and the right hand side of the screen here, you can see that there's a little bit of a spread left to right. Driver can be something I can struggle with now and again. But also what to pick up on is a little bit of inconsistency with the height of the driver as well. So sometimes it'll be a little bit of a low left, and then I'm definitely prone to a little bit of a high right as well. So not bad numbers, but certainly struggled to keep it consistently down the fairway. When we go to the G430, the biggest thing I noticed from a feel point of view, swing weight in terms of the weight of the club, how it felt to me, swinging the club, it felt a little bit heavier, which is something I prefer. Straight away, it felt like I could hit up on the ball a little bit more. Any time I can feel like I can hit up on it a little bit easier, and I know the ball isn't going to spin out of control, that tends to work quite well for me. And that kind of translates into the numbers a little bit. Picked up a little bit in club head speed now to kind of an average of 114.6. Ball speed's gone up to nearly 170, 169. Smash factor stayed the same, but my carry distance has gone up just because we do have a little bit more ball speed. And again, that spin that we spoke about at the start with the improvements to the head has dropped that spin rate down to allow me to have a little bit more distance. And you can see on the attack angle here has changed from, we go from 1.2 to 2.1 up. So again, that shows that I've been able to hit up on the ball a little bit more, increased a little bit more height, that land angle's a little bit more of a descending blow now into the ground. But overall, the G430 was fantastic. Sounds great, certainly feels really powerful off the face. And I think more than anything, reducing that spin level and a little bit more ball speed is kind of what we're all after. So hopefully that helps. And again, this is just another reminder, as the new equipment comes in from manufacturers at the start of the season, part of the Turnberry membership this year, the individual Turnberry membership, will give you access to a free custom fitting service. So anytime during the next few months, if you wanted to come down and take advantage of that, now's the time to do it. So hopefully you've enjoyed that video, and it's a little bit more of an insight to the new technology from Ping this year, and we'll see you next week for another tip. Cheers.